Federal agents eating breakfast 1 minute, arresting restaurant staff the next.
Tonight, the owners of an Ann Arbor restaurant are outraged by an immigration raid no one saw coming.
7 Action News reporter Aaron Baskerville is live on State Street tonight with how and why the feds say this one all went down. Aaron?
Stephen and Carolyn, I can tell you a lot of folks are upset about how this went down. Right now, we're inside the kitchen at Sava's restaurant in Ann Arbor. You can take a look over here. That's where a lot of the action took place this morning around 11:30. I can tell you that one of the folks that were working on the line back here was detained. Let me show you what happened to him. If you can follow me, Dave, my photographer, we're going to make our way down this hallway. And that guy that was on the line was coming down here. His name was Carlos, just like I am. He was coming out back out here because that's where the garbage is, and he was throwing out the garbage. And when he made it out here, several ICE agents were out here. They quickly turned him around, put handcuffs on him, and threw him into the back of a vehicle. As for those other workers that were inside the kitchen, 3 of them, they tried running out the front door.
I was shaking all morning and all afternoon with what had occurred.
Inside Sava's restaurant in Ann Arbor, they are still confused about what happened hours earlier. Dominique Sanchez says her husband was wrongfully targeted. He was back at work tonight.
They literally just turned him really quickly and slapped handcuffs on him. Viva Mexico!
Her husband, Jose Carlos Rivera Ochoa, was detained today. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents waiting for him out back when he went to throw out the garbage. He was eventually let go because he had his green card on him. Sava Lauchai Farah owns the restaurant and claims several agents had breakfast first and then went looking for some of the restaurant's workers. 3 others were arrested out front after running scared.
We've been dealing with the fears for months and months, and then we've been heightening our compliance measures as well because we also want to be in compliance.
ICE confirmed it targeted the restaurant, saying in a statement, quote, Sergio Cardenas Rubio and Jesus Ortiz Hernandez unlawfully entered the United States without inspection at an unknown date and location. Mohammed Suman lawfully entered the country but did not depart in accordance with the terms of his status.
Not about politics or who's with what side. It's just somebody was degraded and belittled, and we all have human rights.
So I told you about those 3 workers that ran out the front door. When they got out there, more ICE agents were out front and they were quickly arrested. I can tell you, as for those 3 guys that were arrested, 2 have since been released. 1 is still being detained. Carolyn?
Wow, kind of tough to see. Aaron, do you know why the agents were there in the first place, or was this all planned?
Well, yeah, this was planned. They were targeting this restaurant. They were actually apparently looking for another worker who was not here. He was not scheduled to work today. So apparently the person they were really looking for wasn't here in the first place. I'm also told just recently, just within the past half hour or so, most likely a lawsuit will be filed by the wife of that worker who was detained and then quickly let go once he showed his green card. Carol?
Wow, tough situation all the way around. Thank you so much, Aaron, for the live report. Stephen?